journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Lao Tzu. Give me a lever long enough and a fulcrum on which to place it, and I shall move the world. Archimedes. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. Socrates. Oh, what a tangled web we weave when first we practice to deceive. Walter Scott. Wisdom outweighs any wealth. Sophocles. The pessimist complains about the wind, the optimist expects it to change, the realist adjusts the sails. William Arthur Ward. In every walk with nature one receives far more than he seeks. John Muir. The less you talk, the more you're listened to. Pauline Phillips. A tree is known by its fruit, a man by his deeds. A good deed is never lost, he who sows courtesy reaps friendship, and he who plants kindness gathers love. Saint Basil. I'd rather regret the things I've done than regret the things I haven't done. Lucille Ball. Today's mighty oak is just yesterday's nut, that held its ground. David Icke. The young man knows the rules, but the old man knows the exceptions. Oliver Wendell Holmes, Sr. You always have two choices, your commitment versus your fear. Sammy Davis Jr. My father said there were two kinds of people in the world, givers and takers. The takers may eat better, but the givers sleep better. Marlo Thomas. It's better to be a lion for a day than a sheep all your life. Elizabeth Kenny. We cannot become what we need to be by remaining what we are. Max de Pree. For beautiful eyes, look for the good in others, for beautiful lips, speak only words of kindness, and for poise, walk with the knowledge that you are never alone. Audrey Hepburn. Being entirely honest with oneself is a good exercise. Sigmund Freud. It's the little details that are vital. Little things make big things happen. John Wooden. It requires wisdom to understand wisdom. The music is nothing if the audience is deaf. Walter Lippmann. Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves. Carl Jung. Beware of false knowledge, it is more dangerous than ignorance. George Bernard Shaw. Sorrow is knowledge, those that know the most must mourn the deepest, the tree of knowledge is not the tree of life. Lord Byron. No man was ever wise by chance. Lucius Annaeus Seneca. Work like you don't need the money. Love like you've never been hurt. Dance like nobody's watching. Satchel Paige. Never interrupt your enemy when he is making a mistake. Napoleon Bonaparte. If you don't know where you are going, any road will get you there. Lewis Carroll. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Epictetus. Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, today is God's gift, that's why we call it the present. We are what our thoughts have made us, so take care about what you think. Words are secondary. Thoughts live, they travel far. Swami Vivekananda. The greater danger for most of us lies not in setting our aim too high and falling short, but in setting our aim too low, and achieving our mark. Michelangelo. Seek the lofty by reading, hearing and seeing great work at some moment every day. Thornton Wilder. It's not what you look at that matters, it's what you see. Henry David Thoreau. Start with what is right rather than what is acceptable. Franz Kafka. If you talk to a man in a language he understands, that goes to his head. If you talk to him in his language, that goes to his heart. Nelson Mandela. People don't notice whether it's winter or summer when they're happy. Anton Chekhov. Wise sayings often fall on barren ground, but a kind word is never thrown away. Arthur Helps. Always be a first-rate version of yourself, instead of a second-rate version of somebody else. Judy Garland. The greatest obstacle to discovery is not ignorance, it is the illusion of knowledge. J Boorstin. I will not follow where the path may lead, but I will go where there is no path, and I will leave a trail. Muriel Strode.